This video will introduce the FactoryTalk AssetCentre archive functionality. The archive is used as a central repository and change management authority for all files within a FactoryTalk AssetCentre system. The Archive button is used to open the archive view. Selecting a device asset will show archive information for any children files. Selecting the file itself will show more detailed archive information. General asset information, such as its status and size, are displayed in the upper portion. Version information, including the user who created it and their comments, are shown in the lower portion. As you can see, there are 23 total versions of this file. Archived assets are stored in the FactoryTalk AssetCentre database. To open and retrieve an asset, you can click on the link in the information pane. Two retrieval options are available. A checkout operation will retrieve a copy of the asset for editing. Once the file is edited, it can be checked into the archive as a new version. A get operation will retrieve a copy of the file, but it is not meant for editing. Files acquired with a get operation cannot be used to create a new version. Let's perform a checkout because we want to modify the file and create a new version. When the file is retrieved from the database, it's copied to the local computer's hard drive. Because it was opened from within the FactoryTalk AssetCentre client, the file will automatically be launched in its editor. Notice that the file status has been updated to checked out and the user and location are displayed. The file can now be found on the local hard drive. Now, a tag will be added to the Studio 5000 Logix Designer project. When the file is saved and closed, FactoryTalk AssetCentre will detect that the user is finished with the file. The user is now prompted to check the file back into the archive. A check-in operation moves a copy of the file on a local hard drive into the FactoryTalk AssetCentre archive. A check-in operation allows the user to enter comments. This field can be configured as mandatory if desired. Notice the options for checking in the file. By default, the local computer's copy will be removed to ensure the most up-to-date version is always in the archive. Once the check-in is complete, the file will be removed from the local hard drive. Notice that a new version, number 24, has been created. The FactoryTalk AssetCentre archive uses a binary file check to determine if a file is different on check-in. If so, it will increment the version number. File operations can also be performed manually. FactoryTalk AssetCentre also allows users to view the differences between two versions with simple right-click options. For this file, the Studio 5000 Logix Designer Compare tool is automatically launched and displays the new tag addition. Additional operations are available, including the ability to get a copy of a previous version and to designate a master pinned version separate from the newest. Finally, the FactoryTalk Asset Center archive is also used to store binders. A binder is a group of files and folders that is configured as a single asset. This is convenient for projects consisting of multiple files, such as a connected components workbench project. The FactoryTalk Asset Center archive view will display each binder version, as well as the file and folders contained within. Using the FactoryTalk Asset Center archive, you can implement a secure, centralized storage for operation-critical process and configuration files.